Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to get Lucifice in the game Monsters of Etheria on Roblox. This is how you spell it. And they recently just got another update, and there are some codes, but check the changelog or find a video on YouTube to see what that code is. So Lucifice looks like this. He is Lucifer and Ice, and I guess Sacrifice as well. There's a reason for Sacrifice. This is what he looks like when you get him. This is his exotic skin, so black eyes. I do not have his elusive skin, but you can look that up on Etheria, which I'll leave a link to in the description. So I'm just going to equip skin, and we're going to go ahead, and you're going to need there are certain moves that you can use to get him. So either Supersonic, which when you get Watchbot, automatically knows. You can use Roar, which Durham's evolutions know. Or Earthquake, which Durham's evolution also know. More Pokemon know those moves, but those are just the ones that I know. So I'm going to go in with Durham. I'm going to show you the two different ways that you can get Lucifice. They both have the same end result, but they are different sequences of events. Let's just get up to Savibar, because we're faster like this. I don't know why the game's not fully loading. Just gonna take a second. Sorry if there's a bit of lag, it's just the loading. Okay, we're getting better. So make sure you know Earthquake and Roar, which you can get these moves if you do not already have them, or Supersonic by just getting Watchbot or learning it on a different monster. And the way you can get moves is you go in the water or in the desert, and you find green orbs called quirky orbs, and you go into the main village up above this beach over here, through this forest, and you go over to the blue shop or go into any of the shops and click the training ground tab, but I recommend you just go to the blue shop because it automatically takes you to the menu. And at certain levels you can learn certain moves. Let me just show you real quick. So if we go over to the training ground, we have to walk into it, and there is this menu. It shows you how many orbs you have. I do not have any green orbs, and I cannot use red orbs, but those are used for abilities, which don't really work, to be honest. So as you can see, you have the ability of learning certain moves at certain levels. They all cost 1 orb. And even though it says I learn it at 62, why do I have it when I'm at 59? Well, it's because I did something called Prestige. Same with Dragon Rush. Prestige is where you reset, so your level resets, and you don't have any of the evolutions unless it's special conditions. Usually they have to do with levels, even if there is a certain special condition. But you do get to keep your moves and your skins for it. So, we're going to head over to this icy area, and we're going to go into that cave, or just stay over here in this open area. So, I'm going to show you the first method. So, with Earthquake, for this one you need Earthquake. So you're going to want to use Earthquake right here, or you're over here, and you can see that a bunch of snowballs will fall. This is also another way that there's another monster you can get from this, I think. Lucifice, yes, is, have to cause a catastrophe. So actually, this is the only method. I was thinking of Chamber, which I'll actually show you. So this is how you get Lucifice. You just have to cause an avalanche. There's only one way to get Lucifice. Cause an avalanche. Now let me show you how to get Chamber. So whenever I will run into these giant snowballs, they deal damage to me. You can see my health bar lowering in the corner and over here. So you're just gonna wanna I recommend doing it with a low-level monster. And you have to get the snowballs to kill you. The other way you can get Chamber, which I'll show what he looks like here in a second, is you go over to this cave, and you see all of these icicles. So what you want to do is you can use the big icicles or the little icicles. I'm going to use the big icicles. This is the one that you can use Supersonic, Roar, or Earthquake. So you're going to want to stand under them, use Earthquake or whatever move, and you want them to kill you. Another monster that you can get with the icicles is Growdy. So if you harvest the icicles, there's a random chance that you will get a monster called Growdy. It's not rare, It might take you a couple of attempts, maybe 5, 6, if you're unlucky, 8, 10. But sometimes you'll get it first try and you'll have that issue. I recommend doing this with a low-level monster that might know Roar, Earthquake, or Supersonic. Such as, Watchbot. Whenever you get him, he starts off at low level. So I'm just going to go ahead and die. I already have the monster, so it's not going to show. But whenever you die, it is a 100% chance that you get Chamber. Okay, I'm not going to die. So now let me show you the 3 monsters that you could have just gotten. First up, you already saw Lucifice over here. This is what Lucifice looks like. Chamber. This is Chamber. And finally, Rowdy. Which I'm not sure what his name stands for. I think it's like Rowdy. Good boy. I don't know. Rowdy and I don't know, but oh, now I get it. So since he's a little, he's a little snow wolf fox, but his little toes are icicles. Fun fact: the update that they just released made him look different. So he used to look really different, but they've updated him. Some of the other ones that they've updated, they did Growdy. They updated Flora Fluff. Flora Fluff used to look a lot different. They changed Carapinch. Didn't look too different, but it looks cuter now. They did Clover. They changed to Clover and its counterpart, Electkitty. And its evolution and Clover's evolution. All their evolutions. They all look different than they used to. So, hopefully they'll do this with a lot of monsters. But those are some of the ice monsters. I'm going to make sure that there are no other ice monsters that you can get. Cryroball. The way you get Cryroball is you go over to that area where you saw the snowballs falling. And you don't need to cause an avalanche to do this. But just randomly little snowballs that have the mouth, the eye, and the horns will appear and you have to run into them. And that is how you get Cryroball. And to my knowledge, that is every ice monster. Ferrisquirade, I think Ferrisquirade is an ice monster, but I cannot remember for the life of me how to get Fesquirade, but I hope this tutorial helps you if you play this game. If not, check it out. It is extremely fun. Maybe you knew the name Pokemon Fighters EX. The copyright struck, so they had to change everything. They released a new map a year ago. Great game, great quality, a lot to do. There's quests and a couple hundred, maybe 100 monsters to collect. They're adding more. The most recent one was a Vacrunch, a Void Shark, and Bascurus. And then recently they also released the creepy skin for it, so it's like a ghost. So, thank you for watching this video. Check out Monsters of Etheria below. I'll leave a description to the game and the Etheropedia. Anything, literally anything, any move, any item, any monster, it will tell you how to get them. It tells you what they look like. It tells you their evolution, how to evolve them, what some like they're elusive and exotic and holiday skins look like. Everything you want to know will be on Etheropedia. So this tutorial leads you to many other tutorials. And if the Etheropedia one isn't good enough for you, check out other videos on YouTube. Like up here and up here are some other ones that you might want to get. There are a lot harder monsters to get. Most of them are pretty simple. Like you just have to find it and run into it. Like all of the legendaries: Phyto Titan, Ignite Titan, Atlanta Titan, Umbrus, and Magu. They spawn and you run into them. Some of them are a bit more complex, like Sketchup. Or the most complex of them all actually is the pseudo legend. So it's not quite a legend, but it's very close. Snick, and it turns to be the fastest monster in the game, Secton. So I've continued this on for way too long. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.